So there's this guy, Mr. Beast. He's on YouTube.
Right,
okay, he's
right
huge
here, right?
on YouTube. We're pulling him up.
This guy.
Jimmy Donaldson is his name, a.k.a. Mr. Beast, and he was recently on the Logan Paul podcast called Impulsive, and he revealed something very shocking. So basically, this guy, Jimmy, I think he's number 1 on YouTube, maybe number 2. I think Ryan's World is right up there, but this guy, Jimmy Donaldson, Mr. Beast, earns about $24 million a year. He's got just shy of 50 million subscribers. He's got 3 billion views on YouTube. The guy's a beast. He's Mr. freaking Beast. Anyway, he talked to Logan Paul about what does he do with the money, Marcelo? What does he do with the money? Let's find out what he does with the money. So he gets onto the Logan Paul podcast, and he basically saying how much he spends on his YouTube videos. And if you've ever seen his videos, it's ridiculous.
It's insane. He's like always getting in a box or something.
He basically goes on to tell Logan Paul that he spends $4 million to make his videos. And Logan Paul's like, hold on, what? Back up a second. So let me just frame this conversation. So he's 23 years old, by the way. He's a year younger than you, which makes you want to almost throw up in the mouth a little bit. Yeah. So he he appears on the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul asked him very directly, dude, are you a billionaire yet? And Mr. Beast looks at him and he's like, no, I'm actually probably the poorest person in the room.
When it comes to cash.
When it comes to cash. He goes, maybe on paper I'm rich, but at actual cash, I'm the poorest person in the room. And I think Logan Paul's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about right here? And he basically says, well, look, if I make $3 or $4 million a month, I just spend it all on my videos or on Xbox. And Logan Paul, shocked, confused, flabbergasted. He's like, hold on, what do you mean? You spend $4 million on YouTube videos? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Which is basically the same question that I have, and I'm sure we all do. And he's like, well, yes, $4 million a month in total on all my videos. And Logan Paul is absolutely flabbergasted. And he says, Mr. Beast basically says, look, I go all out on my videos. I don't know if there's anything we can show with this guy. This guy goes all out. I don't want to get anything taken away.
I wouldn't
right
do
there.
that.
Okay, we won't do that. That's
We
the
will
voice
not
of
do that.
God
Okay.
right there. Anyway,
I was going to
we
do it.
won't
I
show
was going
that.
to do
We
it. I
won't
was
do
ready.
that.
I'd do anything for these people, Sosnick. I will
Yeah.
do anything for them.
Yes.
I live for the audience.
Respect to you, Marcelo. Anyway, he makes $4 million a year, and apparently he spends it all on his business. So what's the point here? You make $4 million a month, okay? What's 3 times 12? That's $36 million a year.
Yeah.
4 times 12, that's $48 million a year. This guy is a YouTube sensation, okay? And he spends it all on his videos and apparently on Xbox.
I'm sure, we also got to give him some credit. Like, I'm sure this guy's got some investment. I mean, this guy, he's got to be doing something. He's not living at his mom's house anymore, right?
I do not think so. I hope that, okay, number one, respect to you. Let's just get a few things out of the way. Respect to Mr. Beast. What he does is insane.
And his earnings,
insanity.
they say it's $24 million in earnings.
The guy is absolute beast, or as you like to say, a savage when it comes to YouTube videos and making money. My 8-year-old nephew asked me, have you ever met Mr. Beast? No, I haven't, but the guy is an absolute savage. I just hope that if he's doing this much with Xbox, maybe he's taking a portion of his income and investing in Xbox stock. Something like that.
I hope so.
Right.
Here he says, in one of this thing, he says, we literally have razor thin margins and then just reinvest it all. So I feel like he's just going from video to video, reinvesting it all. But he's probably like, like an athlete that spends all of his game money.
Yeah.
But then he keeps all of the, sponsorship or
it's actually the opposite. They'll spend their sponsorship
the
money.
endorsement money.
Exactly. They'll spend their endorsement money, their sponsorship money.
But they keep the game checks.
But they'll keep their game. That's what Gronk basically saying. He's never touched a game check.
Right.
He spends his sponsorship money.
So I think this guy has that mentality.
Yeah.
Like, I think he spends all of the earnings from YouTube.
Yeah.
And then he actually
Look, the
keeps-
guy's crushing it. Let me give you my 2 cents on this. If you're making that kind of a money, all right, what I would do, if you're making $25 million a year, $30 million a year, what I would do is say, all right, I love what I do. I absolutely love it. The fans love what I do. Everyone that watches my videos is shocked. I get billions and billions of views and comments. And I would continue to reinvest in my business and not stop. Because unlike an athlete, this guy can go till he's 100 years old doing these kind of videos. It's not like his knees are going to go out and he can't do a video. It's not like he's going to, do a crackback from a linebacker and he gets a concussion and he's out for, a season. So he's got longevity there. What I would do is continue doing what you're doing, but earmark 10%, 20%, and invest the hell out of that, whether that's in real estate, whether that's in the stock market, mutual funds, index funds, whether that's in crypto, whatever it is, and start to build your wealth. Because you never know what will happen. Shit does happen. And if you're making this much money, you never want to say, bro, I was making $20 million a year and now I'm broke. I don't know what happened. Take a couple $1,000,000 each year, put that aside, get rental property, whatever you want to do that. And then you can take, if you can't live on 80% to make these videos, then I don't know what to tell you, okay?
Don't forget tithing sauce. Praise Jesus.
Thank you, Paul. We were going to cut Paul's mic, right? Anyway, I would tell Mr. Beast, keep doing what you're doing. People love your videos. Respect to you. Just make sure that you're saving that money and using some of that as an investment. His time is on his side. He's 23 years old. This guy, if he plays his cards right, this guy could have $100 million by the time he's 40 years old. Yeah. And never have to actually worry about or going check to check.
Or let me get dark on you real quick, Sauce. Yes. Or he makes all this money. He's constantly reinvesting it in the videos, and next thing you know, he runs out of ideas. Mr. Beast hits a wall. He's run out of hoops to jump through. He doesn't know what to do, and he's sitting on a bunch of Xboxes and a bunch of basketballs that are zero gravity. Who knows what he's messing with nowadays? But I say, Mr. Beast, I've seen you do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm a fan. I see the numbers you're doing. Save that money, Mr. Beast.
Talk is money. All we talk is money. If you enjoyed that short clip from the Soscast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.